Let's see. Am I live? Come on, y'all. Come on through.
Kamisha Reviews.
Hey, it's me, your girl Cynthia Bailey, and I've been hanging out with your girl, the queen of reality TV, Kamisha Reviews.
Come on in, y'all. Let's talk about this BS. Let's talk about it. Hey, everybody on TikTok. Do me a favor, y'all come into the room. Tap the screen for me. Who all come in the room? Tap the screen for me. Okay? We finna get into it. Hello, hello, hello. TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, uh, Twitch. What's going on? Hit the live button if you on YouTube. Jimmy has been evicted. Let me sip on this real quick. Hey, boop. Hey, mama. How you doing, sweetie? Let me go and hit this drink real quick before I talk about this. Let me. Mm, let's talk about it. So let's be honest. We all knew that if Jimmy went on the block, I'm sorry, when Jimmy went on the block, he was going home. If he did not win BB Blockbuster, I don't care what anybody says. Make sure you guys do me a favor, tap the screen and share to Big Brother whoever. We all knew that when Jimmy got on the block, he was going to go home. Kelly has 20,000 lives. 20,000 lives. She wasn't going anywhere. And I already knew that when Riley won, because I saw it. I saw it. I was like, oh shit. When I saw that Jimmy was in the lead, I'm sorry, when Riley was in the lead to win, Kelly was behind. I said, "Oh, he's not gonna get it." And I'm not even saying like, "Oh, I didn't want Jimmy." I wanted Jimmy to win. I wanted Jimmy to win so bad, y'all. Tap the screen, y'all. You on TikTok? You know I don't care about the prizes. I love all that, but tap the screen for me and give me hearts. Period. Okay. Oh, Mickey's HOH. Right. Let's talk about this eviction. So you put up Jimmy because he played both sides of the house. If someone played both sides of the house, I'll be like, okay, cool. If it wasn't affecting me, the names that was brought up by somebody was Riley. Riley, hold on now. Let's go back a little bit. Who's the person that brought up Morgan, Mickey, and Ashley's name? Come on, everybody new coming in TikTok. Please tap the screen, get the numbers up, tap the screen, and share. So who was the one? Oh, don't forget my Cash App. My Cash App is on here. Use Commission Reviews. Commission Reviews. Thank you for the hearts. Yes, tap the screen, please, so I get the numbers. I'm not worried about prizes or whatever. Gifts. I love all of it, but I'll tap the screen. So I'm just trying to figure out who was the one. Seriously, think about it. Mickey put up an alliance in her group because he played both sides. I'm not saying that Jimmy did not, because he did play both sides. He did, right? But he was a number for you. He wasn't coming for you, Mickey. He wasn't. This why this move has America like confused. It doesn't make any sense. You have Riley who cussed you out in your face. And because hey key, hey baby, because he came to you and cried. Because he cried to you, Mickey. You thought I should forgive him. I feel like you have a crush on Riley. And anything Riley says, you're going to agree with it. You agree with everything Riley said because you like him. Even though Riley is in love with a woman who don't like him, Catherine, who is taking forever to hold hands. I don't understand. Hold on, let me see. The Black Bi Reality podcast. I hope I'm saying that right. The Black Bi Reality. I love the podcast. She's been mad every day of HOH. That's a sign to her it's bad. Look, I agree. I 100% agree. Um, hey Donna, my thing is this: you literally said to Riley, "Oh, she doesn't talk to me. She doesn't." Catherine doesn't say anything to me, and the whole house says, "Put up Catherine." The whole house. The whole house said, "Put up Catherine." But what did you do? Instead of putting up Catherine, you put up your ally. Where in the Big Brother history, in Big Brother history, you put people on the block. If you're scary, you put up an easy target, a pawn. If you have someone targeting you or coming for you, you put them up. Now, mind you, Mickey knew when Riley got HOH because Zach came and told them, "Hey, FYI, you going on the block." Gave you tea. So you decided, "I'm going to use my power." I have no problem with that at this point. You using your power was smart. Period. It was. Then what'd you do? You used the power. You got the HOH, stole it, snatched from Rally. What makes you think? I'm gonna say it real quick. What makes you think snatching a power? Hey, TV shows, Ed, how you doing? Snatching a power from somebody, an HOH, mind you, they won't put you up. Seriously? Are you serious? Do you really think they won't put you up next week if Catherine or Raleigh gets it? Come on, y'all. Come on. Wake up, girl. What? I am so confused. I am so confused right now. I swear to God, I am. Hey, Abraham. So, not only do you listen to his tears and forgive him, you save his girlfriend. I feel like she is crushing on Riley. I've said this 100 times. This woman wore his hat. Wore his hat. The first episode, let's not forget, saying he favored Brad Pitt or whatever, whoever she said he looked like. She likes him. Hey, Mikey, come on, y'all. What? So from there, anything Riley could have said, she gonna forgive. Even after he cussed you out, said "fuck you," whatever, all the things, you was like, "Oh, I forgive you." Then we see you laying up with him and her, but you went to Riley complaining, saying, "Catherine doesn't talk to me." And then all of a sudden, wait a minute, y'all, spoiler alert, all of a sudden, the whole crew comes, you say, "Give it to Catherine." What do you say? "I'm gonna go after Jimmy." Jimmy, who is in your freaking alliance. Where in the hell does that make sense? Tell me where. If Jimmy would have came for her or was saying her name or anything, I'll be like, okay, I understand. Jimmy was in the freaking confessionals during the last HOH saying, "I have to do for my girls, Morgan, Mickey, and Ashley." Again, I'm saying it again, Morgan, Mickey, and Ashley. Who puts up a number for them when there's a question mark for Riley, who came at you in front of everybody about you snatching the HOHs? It's just a game. You say the two of them, but get rid of Jimmy? It makes no sense strategically. Hey, Lace, Jimmy should have stayed. And Jimmy already knew it. Then you waited. Then you waited, Mickey, to tell Jimmy 5 minutes before nominations. Trash. So rude. You could have told Jimmy about this way before now. I'm not scared of Rachel. I'm not scared. Rachel is, I'm telling you, Rachel is about to tear this house up. Rachel about to come. I'm telling you, Rachel for coming like a storm. We finna see the old Rachel, and I want to see it. I want to see the old Rachel come through. Come on, mama. I want to see the old Rachel come through. I'm so ready for her to come through. Dramatic as hell, Michael. Dramatic, like a freaking soap opera. This whole entire week was. Worst HOF, again, I'm going to say Lauren's boring to Mickey's a mess. No, no. Y'all, hello on TikTok. Do me a favor. Tap the screen for me. Commissioner Reviews, Commissioner Crew coming in. Tap the screen. Give me those hearts. Love y'all. Okay, I'm on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter as well. Wow. Let's talk about, and hold on. Let's not forget Miss Ashley. I love, y'all know I love Ashley. I do. Actually want her to get HOH. She goes in and she votes for Jimmy to stay. I'm like, oh my God. I get her position because she's scared. She knows that when Julie says by a vote from whatever to whatever, the HOH can say, okay, who did not do what I wanted? I wanted Jimmy out. Everybody knows the HOH, when they have somebody they want evicted out, when that person is not evicted out, they question who is the person. She knows. She's already concerned and saying, oh, that Ashley was voting to keep Jimmy in the house because Ava told her. So at the very end, you hear her say, oh, I wonder who was the second vote for. Because everybody knows Rachel voted for him. And she made a point of saying it by standing next to Ashley. Let me sip on this. Okay, my TikTok chat, the Black Bile Reality Podcast, please go check them out. Great podcast. What gets me is she thought she could play Julie. Can I invite you? Send me an invite, the Black Bile Reality Podcast, so I can add you to this live. Can you do me a favor and send me an invite? I thought I could do it from here. I'm not the TikTok girl. I'm so YouTube. Send me an invite, girl, in this live. Okay, so Ashley tried it, and she actually thought that she could say, because she realized when Will told her, oh yeah, somebody asked, but hold on. Oh, there you go, mama. Hey, Queen.
Hey, let me. I need to turn on my camera. This episode
Girl.
of this season,
A mess.
my thing is, she really thought she talked to Will how long, how many seconds,
Yes.
but she wants to say, "Oh, I made a mistake."
Mm-hmm.
No. You talked to Will. Will said, "I am not going to be on the wrong side
Right.
of this vote."
Yes. The question is, how did Will know? That's the question.
He's been in every conversation
He has
on
been.
these live feeds. Just
There-
listening.
Look, the thing about it is they're all calling Jimmy the one everywhere. In reality, it's Will.
Mm-hmm.
Will has been in every conversation in the house, and he knew the vote. And Rachel, first of all, she ate that. The way she was like, vote her out, Kelly. It's time. I loved it, even though I knew it wasn't going to happen. I'm not gonna lie, I knew it was going to happen. But I loved when I saw Richard. But the thing about it is, Jimmy knew it. Once he was nominated, he knew he was going home because from the last HOH, Jimmy was the one that people wanted to go home. But I felt like he redeemed himself by how he protected his women. Morgan, sorry, Mickey being one of them, which is why this nomination was so confusing. Why would you nominate somebody who was an ally? Again, strategically, you like thinking about it, chess moves. I'm asking your opinion honestly. I know Jimmy was a little bit a lot, and he was playing besides the house, but she was never in danger. What's your opinion about that, please?
I think she got scared once she became HOH, saw Riley crying. I do think the theory of her having a crush on Riley is absolutely valid.
Yep.
But I think most of all she got scared. She did not talk to all of her alliance before doing this move, just Morgan.
Yeah.
So after being mad at Jimmy for not talking to her before making a decision, she does the same thing. And now on eviction night, you were sitting there alone, looking mad, and two of your other biggest allies, are against you on this decision.
Also, what do you think of how she told Jimmy? Right before 5 minutes, you're putting on deodorant and spray and your makeup, all this 5 minutes. You can tell that don't turn hurry to go to get on the train, plane, my Uber's outside. 5 minutes, I heard, before the nomination ceremony.
I heard it was 18 from Mike Bloom, but either way, it
Right.
was last minute.
Yes.
And I'm just like, I tweeted this. I was like, the theme of Big Brother 27 is literally procrastination, fear, and then regret. Everyone is just waiting to the last minute to do things.
Yes.
Then they're very scared to do the thing. I mean, we saw Lauren. Lauren couldn't make a decision to save her
She was
life.
Lauren was a struggle. The thing about it is, for me, for Mickey, and I said it before, Chelsea, and I'm not saying she did in deliberate, it's a metaphorical thing. Giving the baton is what I said to the next black woman who may or may not win. What you decide to do with it is, I'm going to put my alliance up and I'm going to ignore this man who literally cussed me out. And when my alliance people say, hey, put Catherine up, be a great resume, just she doesn't talk to you, she's a bully, you decide to save her because Riley cried to you. Give me your thoughts on that, please.
It's weak. It's so
Girl.
weak. Like, yeah, I think she really wants Riley on her side. I think she was, maybe because we have to remember this is a show, maybe she was also thinking of the optics. Like, people were saying, taking someone HOH, then putting them on the block is savage. Like, then putting his girl next to him is also savage.
Yes.
And I don't think Mickey had it in her for specifically Riley to do. Jimmy, we saw another side of her. She was like guns blazing, if he did anything bad to her, then turned on Ashley, and it's like, Mickey.
The whole thing, okay, so the whole thing with Ashley was confusing, is that Ashley was calling her out on her crap. It's like having that sister girl conversation, like, girl, I love you, but you're doing too much. And to be honest, with black women, sometimes when we call each other out, it depends on the relationship, but it depends on the person. You be like, okay, girl, you know what? You see me, let me rectify this. Or you had that one where it's like, I'm Queen B. She had HOH-itis. She would even look at Ashley. Her back was turned to Ashley when she was like, okay, girl, you saying you guys are cool, but no, you're not. You put him on the block against our alliance member. No, even the people who's against Jimmy was like gasping, clutching their pearls, like, wait, she put Jimmy up? Because they knew Jimmy was fighting for them. He said, and I literally remember this, the last HOH battle before she snatched it, he was saying, I gotta get it for my girls. And he mentioned Mickey more than once. Even in private conversations, you know how this, you're more compass. If you're not around a person, how you speak about them is really how you feel. He never said to other people, "Oh, I'm going after Mickey." So to me, even though yes, he did play both sides of the house, she was never in danger. So what is the point of the game move? Your thoughts?
I think the point is that Nikki, I think her ego was hurt when during Jimmy's HOH, he was not really taking what she had to say about Will going on the block to heart. I think it's interesting that we get to watch Jimmy's other conversations, and he was listening more to like Ava or someone else.
Right.
So I even was like, okay, Nikki's in it, but he doesn't seek her counsel.
Right.
And then with Ashley, she sees her as like the little sister. And on top of that, Ashley hasn't had much social bandwidth in this house. So she should be like, you should follow me. Like her big thing, I think, is no one who I think should be listening to me is listening to me. And that's a frustration. And her goal with this HOH really should have been getting more people on her side. And she only pushed people away.
Oh, so I love you said that. Guess YouTube and Twitter. We're on TikTok as well. Again, I'm sorry. The Black by Reality Podcast. She's the queen. The podcast is really good. They do interviews like I do with different cast members, different shows, but they discuss different things and very intelligent, beautiful queens over there. So please check them out. On all social media at least. So what I'm gonna say is this. I feel like the way Mickey spoke in the beginning when she was upset, I'm sorry, wrong adjective. When she was tearing up, talking about how she, being with them and she didn't experience that. I feel like that, and I've always said this before. Big Brother people going there and want to relive college years and high school. The thing that they can experience, they experience it here. It's a human thing, to be honest. And I really feel like that she didn't feel included by a lot of conversations. So I'm happy you said this. She was jealous of Morgan at one point in time for being with Vince and Zach or whatever. She was jealous because she felt like Morgan should just be with her or whatever. And I feel like that if she don't feel included, she comes to get you. And I really feel like majority of this is that she's trying to relive some kind of whatever. And how dare you not include me? And it's giving entitlement. Again, I hate to say it because I'm not gonna drag her. I told people I'm not dragging her, but her gameplay to me, it doesn't make sense. It's not strategic. You're being upset that you're not included. She was upset. She was, I'm sorry, not included with the whole Morgan situation. Same with the Riley situation. You're not being included, and that's your issue. And you're playing a personal game instead of strategic business. What do you think, Mama?
I mean, she thinks she's being strategic.
She's
That's
not.
the sad part about it.
Yes.
And I'm very interested. First, of course, who's winning HOH next week? Second, how is Morgan going to move? Because some people have already theorized she's going to run back to Vince and Zach, and I don't know how. Even though she spent a lot of time with Mickey this week, which was imperative because Mickey obviously needed someone.
She had nobody.
She was still saying the whole entire time, but not Vince. I can't do Vince. Girl, has she ever said that about you?
Look.
What's the game plan? Because you don't have a final three with Vince.
Right.
And Mickey's like, well, I'll take him out.
Girl, just like Kelly, who has 19,000 lives. Let's just be honest.
Look, Kelly is this season's Tucker.
Girl, the thing about it, okay, people are debating online. They don't like it that they're calling her Tucker. I will say for guys, if you're on TikTok, please do me a favor and tap the screens. All I ask of you is tap the screen, please. Just tap it. So Kelly is annoying to me. I'm be honest, who don't like it, she's annoying to me. But I have to admit, she's become a comp beast. She's won. Now this time she didn't win, whatever. But imagine being on a block the meantime that you won every time or took yourself off, even when you volunteered. I can't hate on her game because that part is actually true. Now, with that being said, when Rachel said, take her out, this is the only time. I believe Rachel. I really believe that this is going to be the only time that they could have got Kelly out. And going forward, I don't know why I feel like she's going to win HOH. I really feel like she's going to win HOH. I don't know what you think about that. I really feel like she's going to win HOH. And I don't know why I feel that I feel it. And
No, she
come on,
can't.
come
She
on. I
can't.
don't want her to, but
Why?
girl, I'm telling you right now, I
I
feel it.
know.
I don't know why, because I feel like when Rachel said that in my mind, that you know what, Rachel is telling some tea. She said,
Yes.
"Take her out now. This is the only time." I really believe Kelly gonna get to either jury or
Oh
closer to the
yeah.
top. I'm telling you,
Oh yeah.
Rachel is correct. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're as a fan, what I want, I need Kelly and Keanu specifically to be in the bottom of this house for the
Mm.
rest of the season because they do well there. You can't be on the block the first 4 weeks of a season and then get HOH. What is she going to do?
Mm.
What is she going to do? So let her keep winning. People keep thinking no one's going to vote for her. And I believe in her that she can come up with that speech to turn everything around in the last
I
minute.
do.
Keanu, same thing. Like, Keanu wins some things, not everything.
What?
But at some point,
Not the Rock Jr. Come on, bros. Come on, bros. Come on, bros. We got this, bro. I'm like, oh my god, if the Rock doesn't stop, I'm telling you right now, Keanu is growing on me. Now,
yes.
mind you, when he won the veto, and everybody was like, that was, I'm sorry, that was hilarious and iconic. Keanu, they did not want you to
He
win.
had something to say back. Keanu has had one-liners he's actually hadn't had to do too much. Like some other people are kind of sweaty and trying to
Yes.
get their screen time.
Mhm.
It's so natural for him. I feel like Keanu's gonna be on television for a very long
I
time.
agree. I think Keanu is good for TV, and so it's hard for me to not like him. I feel like, you know what, he's going to be a star or something. But
Yes.
what I will say about Keanu, I think that he needs to calm down. If Kelly and him would be less calmer, they would not be targets. They do too much, and that's my only advice for the two of them. Now, with that being said, Mickey's H ratings is over. I'm sorry. I'm really happy it's over. I'm sorry. I'm extremely happy.
Yes.
I do not think if certain people go, I'm sorry, become HOH, she won't be on the block. But I would not be surprised if Riley or Catherine got HOH, she would not go up. It's surprising to me. She's going on the block. I really feel like she's going on the block. I would not be, it depends who gets what do you think about that? Her going on the block this week. That'd be so iconic. I'm not gonna lie.
It's very possible. She has lowered her status in
She
our
has.
house
She has.
every which way. The other side was happy in this
Oh my
episode.
god, wasn't it?
They were relaxing. They had a week off.
Mm.
And that's ridiculous. And I don't even think they had to put much effort into making it seem any different. I know that Nikki, I think, is still wanting to be against Keanu, but yet she was trying to pick up numbers. She was just mad that Ashley was also part of it. I wonder, I don't know what's up with Ava. I really wonder if there's like a week or two that Ava will finally turn on Mickey, because Ava, it seems like she has patience, but it taps out at a point.
I think that Ava, and I said this yesterday, or whatever I was talking, Ava and Will, who I feel, and I get on says floaters is not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I feel like Ava and Will are messy. And with that being said, it's kind of okay now, but a light will come on you guys the smaller the crowd gets, right?
Yes.
And so to me, I feel like this: if I was Ava and Will, I would go to both sides of the house, do what you're doing, whatever, like Jimmy was doing, get information, but not spread it. Ava's doing the opposite of that, and Will is the same. You are guys are telling the tea instead of holding on to it. In fact, to me, Will and Ava should team up. Like, look, we the floaters. Ava falls as soon as she walks outside. What I'm trying to say is not say to Ava, but as far as competition, was she faking it or not? It could be a part of her strategy. Faking it, I'm falling down. Oh, I can't do all this. If that's a strategy, I love it. Girl, be the one I can't win stuff, but still get to the end. No problem. But the part I don't like is telling the T that you know. You don't have that fence where it's like I'm winning competitions or I'm HOH. You don't have any of those. So instead, you're being goofy and falling down, but have nothing to hold you up. You get what I'm saying when I say that? So I feel like that with Will and her, y'all hold on to the T and stop, because both of them are being messy. Will is lying, and again, you can do all those things in a competition thing, but baby, it's looking kind of shady for you. I'm sorry, Grandpa Will, and
finally know where he stands through this episode.
come on, tell
and
me, tell
that's
me.
one of the perks of it, because this man will agree with anyone
Come on
at
now.
the wind blows.
Yes.
But we now know that this man, of course, he wanted to keep Jimmy because that would make sense. But
Yeah.
he's like, no, I gotta stay on the right side
Right.
of the vote. I don't know what Mickey did. This is dumb. But I think he wants to still keep the people that he had. Ava is working with him, but Ava doesn't like Ashley. And who's the closest person to Ashley? Will. He almost turned her vote. She
Look,
almost tried to do that.
let's talk about, so Ashley, I feel bad for her, baby. When Julie said no, no, the teacher told no, like a girl was like Ashley said no, no, no. I changed my mind. My vote is for Jimmy. I was like, girl, it's too late.
Julie said absolutely not on my watch.
I was gagging. I was like, baby, wait.
She was disgusted.
Oh,
She got
God.
back though with her teleprompter. She was smiling and everything. And I'm thinking of how professional she
Right.
is. And she went off
The-
after the campus.
but you know, I mean, I knew Ashley was confused because I get it. Like, you don't know who the votes go for, but when you're HOH, you say, "Hey, we're getting this person out, whatever who the person is," and Julie says by a vote for whatever, you figure out, okay, automatically. I knew that Rachel was going to vote for him because she made it plainly clear even before the voting. So I wasn't surprised by that, but I thought it'd be 1-0 if you are following my plan is HOH. How she was looking at it. So when she made a smart comment, I wonder who was the second vote. And she said it stated by Ashley. Mickey knows it was Ashley. Come on, girl.
Absolutely.
And she trying to be as smart about it. She's been very entitled, and I don't like.
I need
come on.
Ashley to cut her loose. She knows when this woman is giving her attitude. She calls it out. She tries to reason with her. At what point? But then again, Ashley also has blinders with Zach.
Dear God,
And
yes.
she has very few people in this house. I can see her wanting to be in denial for a while because it will hurt. It will hurt and feel very personal to her if she really lost Mickey. And I think she has.
Yeah, Mickey's gone. When Mickey stood there in them jeans, getting ready to go, and she was like, "It sounds like that you were advocating for," and the whole time, Ashley's sitting there, and she's like, "I can't with her." To me, it's like rude. So somebody in the chat said on YouTube said, "But why did Ashley vote go through?" Julie said not to too. The reason why I went through it because her initial sit down was I vote to evict who did you say? Kelly, right? And she left. So once you leave the booth, the vote is done. You going out there in the hallway and talking to Will, and Will's like, "Look, I'm letting you know now, Mama, I'm finna vote for Jimmy because I don't want to be, like you said, on the wrong side of the vote. You can't bump in it before Will and say, "Oh, hey guys, I changed my mind. I meant to vote evict Jimmy." And she was like, "No." Girl, that was the most ghetto ass shit. And you a freaking lawyer. I'm like, what? No, ma'am.
You can't do that.
So it's the way she said when her first vote counted. I was like,
yeah. She was like, to be very clear before
right.
we go to commercial. No question. We're doing it right now. We're not going to, because they would accuse production.
That's true. They would, and they would have. I really feel like that. CB was smart by saying, like, look, now because Ashley, no shade. I love Ashley. You had to stand on your tens and your 20s. You made a decision. You wanted to vote Jimmy. And the thing about it is, I get it. Ashley and Rachel was trying to keep Jimmy in the house, and I agree with their sentiment. But unfortunately, Mickey was playing, as I stated, Vinny's game. Vinny has
And
confessed
Morgan's.
supernatural. Well, yeah, Morgan was in her ear. I said this before. I think a few days ago. Morgan was in her ear quite a bit. I said this is Morgan HOH in Venice, and that's unfortunate too. You are a black woman. I hate to say, and people give me, can we say a black woman? Y'all don't get it. A black woman of power for HOH. You are expecting um, power moves, a win. I'm not saying that it should be a racist nomination or eviction, but you expect more. Chelsea, to me, I didn't even look at her as a black woman. I feel like she was a player. She played the game. She was strategic in their stuff. I felt like with this situation, you let someone else take over your HOH and control your whatever your thoughts. It's like a zombie. What are your thoughts about that? Because it wasn't her HOH to me. It's Morgan's
I
events.
I agree. It's like it is very interesting because I'm thinking and I'm like, I forget how old Mickey is.
Oh shit.
But I it could be like a meta thing. She's a
Mhm.
black woman
Mhm.
taking a white man's HOH.
Mhm.
I'm already going to assume Facebook hates her. I don't know. But it's like,
They
okay,
probably do.
there's that level. He is
Right.
now crying and
Girl.
claiming this ain't fair. Like we're playing Monopoly or something. And then she's like, oh, I have a crush on him. Like, and you know how much all those factors, being white, crying, she has a
Yes.
crush on him,
Yes.
can then really switch. And it's like, but you are a black woman. You do not have that many of you in this house.
Come on now.
You going harder on Ashley than the ops,
Exactly.
the other side
Exactly.
of the house.
Come on.
It's
Not the
very,
ops.
very confusing. And Morgan's like kind of know better. Morgan is like very into Vince and willing to. It's saying she can't be in the house without him. In
So,
the house.
so somebody in the chat saying who had evicted. Jimmy is gone. So you say Mean Girls. I call Mean Girl. Remember Cinderella, the old cartoon? Like I'm 49, so I'm really old.
Jimmy.
The old the old Cinderella. I'm just yeah, that was Jimmy. The old Cinderella, where you had the girl with the big nose. Cinderella. To me, I'm sorry, Mickey and Morgan give me that. How was it two M&Ms? M and M, whatever. It gave me that Mean Girls. Y'all came in because to me, Ashley was being that girl. Like, if you behind the scenes, hit me up saying, "Commissioner, look, we podcast, y'all, we're podcasters, we're bloggers, whatever, journalists." You behind the scenes saying, "Kamisha, the live you did or the interview you did, they're all mad. You tell me your thoughts." It's like you sitting behind the scenes, and I'm like saying, "Girl, I don't care." To me, it's like that. A black woman coming to you, or any woman. I mean, before I get chewed out, any race of as far as a sister girl or your girlfriend coming to you saying, "Mama, hold that mirror up." And I feel like Ashley was doing that for Mickey. Mickey was like, "Girl, I'm HOH. What you talking about?"
Exactly.
That's how I felt. Like you don't care about any of that, girl. You care about I'm at your age. What you talking about? Who going home, Jimmy? And I was like, and she seemed a little evil. She seemed a little evil tonight. Am I wrong? Did I see something
I'm
wrong?
not gonna go as far as saying evil.
Mean? I don't know how to say it.
She gets in her feelings. I think she's very sensitive. I think she's very insecure. I'd rather
Insecure.
say
Wow.
Morgan and Mickey are insecure
Mhm.
more than mean because that's what it feels like
Okay,
to
gotcha.
me.
Mhm.
And it's like she needs that outside validation and she's not getting it. And I can't blame Ashley not giving it because her, as much as Mickey says, this is my game,
Right.
this is my game,
Mhm.
and your game is affecting your allies' game. So Ashley's like, you're taking a shot at our own people.
100%.
What's the long game here?
Yeah. Oh,
and Mickey
love that.
also wants to say, well, I did this protecting you. You're not on the block, are you? No, Mickey. If we remembered why you made this move, it's because the rumor was Riley was gonna put you on the block next to Ashley.
Yes. Yes.
Both of y'all need each other.
I was not going to. I'm still not going to drag her because I still like Mickey and want to see that redemption. But Twitter girl, they have come from Mickey's head, like they, they don't want to hear. There's a hashtag going around right now. I think it's hashtag evict Mickey, and I'm sad for that. And even after everything we've said, I'm actually sad for that. What are your thoughts about that? It's really unfortunate.
I don't. I there's hardly been that many consequences
Mm-hmm.
for bad gameplay this
Mm-hmm.
season. I still think she could come back.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised. Someone just needs to say something or spread something to the wrong person. Everyone's flimsy. I mean, the
Mm.
minute Morgan really accepts that Zach is never going, like, it when if Zach progresses with Lauren and they're officially a showmans, who knows? Like, that's gonna have ripple effects because she's been doing a lot. And what if Vince is more siding with Zach and Lauren, which I think he will? That's gonna have ripple effects. Keanu
Good
is trying
point.
to make some cozy moves towards people.
He
Him
is.
talking to Rachel at the end of this episode.
Look, what's crazy? What's crazy? I'm not gonna
He
lie.
said, "I see a player I can sweep up." Like,
I was like,
you could try and hug her, Keanu. She's crying.
Rachel's very upset, and I don't. Rachel's a question mark because to me it's like, okay, is she going to blow up? Because I haven't seen it yet. I mean, she's blown up a little bit as far as like the people at Keanu mostly. But my thing is she going to blow up as far as my boo is gone? Like her and Jimmy were besties, and they were becoming a power duo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm gonna say this again strategically. Whenever anyone has a move they make, I will never hate. Oh, who got you got some? I will never hate anybody to get anything as far as their move they're making to progress. I want hate even for me for Vince. I feel Vince is playing. Oh, I got an ice cream cone. Hey, baby, thank you, Danny. I feel like that Vince is playing a very good game. At the same time, what I'm saying, at the same time, I need everyone else to do what Vince is doing. Vince is playing the game. Even I'll say Kelly's playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that with Riley, he threw his whole game away for a woman. So I can't really respect what he's doing with Catherine. They're like a weird thing. But everyone else, I'm just being honest. People are playing the game, but in a different way. What are your thoughts about that?
I don't think Riley was playing the game. His dynamic with Mickey this week was so weird because he later thanked her. He said, "Thank you, actually, for doing this because it woke me up." And it's like, did it? Because first of all, you didn't have to fight to keep yourself in here. He did not do any convincing or campaigning. It was just agreed upon he was staying. So he still never actually felt the threat of going home. All he was saying is, "I would give up everything for Kat." Everyone's giving him good man kudos for that, which I think honestly is the only thing he wants. He wants to be seen as a good man. Period.
A cowboy.
And that's it. I think he's going to go
A
back
gentleman.
to trying to get a kiss out of Catherine and forget everything else.
So another we saw tonight of they show us things we all saw already when she was rubbing I'm sorry, rather rubbing her back and giving a little Nick kiss. And I know her mom put on Twitter it's a no for me as far as her and Raleigh. I was like, oh my god. But I will say this. I think that Riley is bringing her down because how long you're there, there's no one else there. The attention is there, the touching, the love, whatever. But he's very like,
He's saying he's going to give up his game
oh
for
my
her.
god.
That's like actual proof. Like,
Well, it is. I agree. I agree.
Whatever you went about everything else, Kat has no one else. She's just like, thank you. She has no other choice but to be grateful to this man.
And I get it. But baby, it was the hammock for me. You go to the side, Ava over there just playing. Oh, y'all a romantic moment. Okay, me in the hammock. I was like, wait a minute, not Ava. Girl, I was
Ava
laughing.
was protecting her. Protecting her.
Ava to me is being strategic in other ways that we just don't get
Yes.
it. That we just don't get
Yes.
it. Like, I don't know what it is she's doing.
I think she's very strategic about how to get camera time.
Mm.
She did not have to get in that dress, have her
Girl,
pigtails, and just
the
start
jumpsuit.
on those punching bags. The hammock swing also makes it into the episode. She knows her place in this. And she's sticking in that pocket. She's doing exactly what Jimmy and Rachel have been doing as well, trying to make moments out of something. And she's still playing the game. Everyone I have noticed when they're HOH, they're like, but what about Ava? I can't lose Ava. Lauren said that. And I was like,
Really?
wow.
Wow.
Really? I didn't
Mm.
know Ava was like a big thing for you. And like other HOHs have been worried about that. Mickey didn't have to because Ava came storming in
Yeah.
about Ashley, which I think, even though a lot of people are saying that Ava played up what Ashley was doing, I did think Ashley's approach about the vote for Jimmy was totally wrong because she was doing of like, well, let me ask you this, like, who's the people in the house? Like, she wanted to keep questioning and
Right.
have Ava answer those questions
Mhm.
to get to the point that she wants to make it, which is, I think Jimmy's better for a game.
So
Ava
y'all,
was heated
I'm sorry,
for
sorry, Mom.
multiple reasons.
Y'all come into TikTok. Tap the screen for me, please. Tap it for both of us, please. Tap it. We're not asking for prizes or gifts. Please tap it. So I'm gonna say I 100% agree with you. I just feel like Ashley talks too much. I love her. She clocks the tea. She gets it. She knows what's going on, but she talks way too much. I feel like sometimes Ashley should be quiet. Smile like she always does, and just you know what I'm saying. Just be quiet because I feel like with her, she is her because she's a lawyer and how her personality is. She wants to just say whatever. I think she's genuinely
Mm-hmm.
a genuine person and she's not a liar. I feel like that works for her and it works against her because, like, remember when she told who that was, Riley? Oh, I heard you gonna put us up. He's like, wait, hold on. I just said he didn't say all this, but it was implied. I just said that. Who told you that? She's like, I won't say. And to me, it's like I love her, but it's like, girl, keep the thing to your chest, close to your chest. Don't say anything. What do you think about that?
Exactly.
What do you think about that?
I think it's true in some ways. Her speaking does work for her. Like, she tries to wear people out. I saw her the other day with Zach one on one. Zach can't stand her, so he's just like
He
not
did.
answering any of her questions when she's asking direct questions of who he wants to win next week for HOH and how he feels about people. He was giving her nothing. He was giving her nothing until Will then found them, joined, and then Zach starting to speak because Will's in the room. So, but I do think the staying and like we're gonna work this out does work. It's just
Okay.
very uncomfortable. She does that with Mickey too. When Mickey's mad at her, she's like, "No, let's sit and talk it out." And Mickey wants to like storm away, and she hasn't really broken down Mickey because I think Mickey's just, I'm a horoscope girly. I think she's an Aries. She's just stubborn. She's really
Well,
stubborn.
I'm gonna tell you now, I'm a Cancer. Now,
Mhm.
now, if you have watched me and know Black, I'm saying Black is your name. Not being
Yes,
funny.
Black by reality.
So
I'm
right.
a co-leader.
So I'm a Cancer. So everybody who knows me that my Big Brother history or reality TV history is I have gone off, got into a cast. It is what it is. I'm a Cancer. I'm born July the 5th. I have not played with Black women on reality TV, and that's my issue. I used to go off. I have videos who are still up where when it came to Big Brother, I think it was that Bailey and Christmas fight. Oh my God. There are videos who are still up now where I literally was going off the entire time, angry. And I had to kind of figure that out. I was like, girl, when she was when Devon was voted off with that little
Mm-hmm.
how
Hey,
Cody
Romina.
yeah when Cody no, when Cody had made sure she didn't get the HOH, the one they're gonna do tonight, the same one. Devon had the opportunity to win, and she was her and Bailey was right there, but Cody and his whole crew made sure she didn't get it. The same one they're gonna do tonight. I forgot the name of it. The HOH. But I was so angry about it. Girl, my live was fire. People was in my chat, and I was like, I don't care. And I had to grow and understand. And as far as me being a black woman and being a blogger, like, okay, yes, have the feelings, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Cancer, so I'm a very emotional person. I've cried in my life. My chat knows me to be that person where I'm like, but I'm older now, where it's like I'm not going to necessarily. That's why I said for me, I'm not going to drag Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
Old Kamisha would have, but I
Yes.
wanted to break down what I felt, and so everybody can receive it. I love
Yes.
you because you guys talk the talk, but people can receive what you're saying. I realized that with me, it was coming so angry. They received it, but it was just angry, and nobody was hearing my message. So for me now, I'm different. I could be all those things, but say it in a way where people are like, okay, I get it. I get what she's saying. Da, da, da. When Davon said, and she's on Challenge and Big Brother, I can't be the black woman going off. It resonated with me as a blogger doing these shows because she said when I do that, when her and oh god, what's his name? He's on Challenge now. He's with Cara Maria. I can't think of his name now.
Thank you, Danita, for liking.
When yeah, think when she got into the argument with him, she said, I can't do it. She got a real bad argument with him. She's like, because they'll see me as an angry black woman. I
Mm-hmm.
get that. We can't get mad on TV, which is actually kind of sad. But
Yes.
When Christmas did it and did what she did, no one said anything. So for us, we can't get mad like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's hurt me in my blogging career. They'll say Kamisha's gonna be combative, she's gonna get mad. It's more of a passion,
Yes.
and I know you talk about. Please talk about it because I've seen you're very sweet. I've seen you on your channel. It's very, but for me, I've been known for being angry. I'm not gonna lie, I have been. So give me your thoughts, Mama.
I am
Think the meeting.
a
Think the meeting.
I am a Libra, so I think I probably would be no better if I'm in the Big Brother house. I will see every side
Mhm.
to things, or I would want to almost argue every point because I forget who it was on Terrence's live feed update that he said, now I want to be one of the house guests loves to say, now let me be devil's advocate.
Mhm.
We talked about every this other option, but now let's argue against. It might have been Ashley because I feel like that is a lawyer thing as well. But I think I try not to get too passionate, and
Right.
I try to see all sides before being like, okay, and then what's my perspective?
Right.
Um, yeah, and trying to take all of the context around it can sometimes be emotional. Sometimes I am very emotional, but I have like filmed things and just not post it.
Girl, I wish I
Like
was like
sometimes
that.
I need to, yeah, sometimes I just need to get it out, but then just not post it and be like, well, how do I feel about that? Because I think I try, maybe it's also my journalism background, because I do entertainment journalism, that I'm just like, I'm not supposed to be the point or the subject of the story. But then again, I now have my podcast and I am the subject. So I'm trying to find the balance of that. But yeah, I mean, emotion is what pulls people in. That we have a very passionate fandom of Big Brother, so I'm sure you being emotional, talking about the dynamics in the house is very relatable to people at home.
Well, I mean, I don't just do Big Brother. I mean,
Yes,
I do more than one thing. But in
absolutely.
the beginning of my career, I feel like my journalism kind of came in because I started watching journalism, researching it, and then reach out to networks. Do
Mhm.
the way a journalist does. And I feel like for me, it benefited me. I was like, oh, okay, let me get a jacket. I was on like 10 junkets in 1 year, 100 junkets, whatever. And I was getting on my, and you already know we talk behind the scenes. I know how to do it now. Before I was DMing, no, I mean, PR's up, PR know me. My name is circulating, but because I was so, I'm gonna be honest, I was a bit erratic in the beginning, and I'm not gonna say angry, I'm gonna say passionate about Black women on reality TV. People
Yes.
looked at me like, "Oh, she's so combative, she's so whatever." So
Mm,
it hurt me a little bit, but the one thing for me, I'm not gonna change that. If someone's on FTV and I feel they're a Black woman, I'm going to defend them to a point where if I feel like they're wrong, I'm gonna talk about them as well. I'm gonna always advocate for that. Nothing better gonna change. I'm sorry, I don't care how big I might get. I won't change that. If I get sponsor, I still won't change that. The PRs I know, producers, it's not gonna change that. But in my beginnings, I wish I would have known the things I know now. I probably would have been a little bit different, but I won't change it. I'm a passionate Black woman who says a Louisiana, Texas girl who says on her mind, and I'm pretty sure for some PR, some cast, and I know for a fact, some dudes don't
mhm.
like that about me, and it is what it is. I have a reputation where if I was to go on reality TV, I probably would be a villain, and I own it. I own
Yeah.
it. I own it. I just say when people who around me be T Kamisha reviews. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, yes. Hey, I've had those moments. I've had those moments, and sometimes I'm like, I don't think I was in the wrong,
Right.
but am I?
Right.
And my
Yes, ma'am.
partner is very supportive, and it's just like,
Love
no,
that.
but it's also just a power dynamic thing, and it's like, okay, you just gotta move on. You just gotta keep going. So,
It is. Y'all please follow the Black by Reality Podcast. Please follow her. She been supportive of mine behind the scenes, and this is my first live with her on TikTok, and she's awesome. Youth personality, inside and out. I know that for a fact. So please go follow her. Her podcast is also awesome. We run into different junkets on Press We Do for reality TV shows, and I love she has great advice. She's very supportive. Please go follow her on TikTok and all social media. She's awesome. Y'all know I'm on everything. Every YouTube, her iHeartRadio, whatever, Apple, just follow me. Y'all can Google me. And some things come if y'all Google me, I'm not gonna lie. There are something
you do not have to go into it. What are you
you can Google
doing?
me. If you Google my name, it's gonna say podcast or blogger. It's gonna say that. Then you'll have haters. She's mean, she's bully, whatever. I'm used to that, and it's all good. But I will say that we have with me and her gonna talk one day on live about how this um junket for Big Brother this year is so different. Me and her both have interviewed cast from Big Brother over the past few years, but this year for us is very different. And
Very
look,
different.
hold on, girl. When I seen Rob, and then there's no shade to him, Rob, he do a whole interview with Adrian. I'm like, you know what? Mm,
Now, this is something we probably could do because I have
okay,
been thinking about that.
come on.
The pre-jury, they're just at home. Yes, we have to reach out to them
Yes.
like shortly after, but at some point you don't, because that's what I've done with Survivor in the past.
Hmm.
By reaching out to the people directly, that might be because I've thought about that too. I'm like, I wonder what Amy's doing. I know she's back at work, but
But but Big Brother is different. I feel like, and Survivor because in fact you have like a relationship with them. Like I have a relationship with Beast Games. I have a relationship with different shows. They know me. Same with you. You are in Mama. Yes, lemon water all day. She probably said, I'm drinking liquor. My water's in my cup. But you have a relationship with Survivor, so you kind of known for that. You know what I'm saying? To me, for me, I have a relationship with Big Brother cast, same with you, but I think it's a little bit different with Big Brother. I don't know why I feel like it is. where even after the fact, me and Chester supposed to do a deep dive a year ago. We haven't done it yet. So to me, I think it's just difficult with and Survivor. I've been trying to get Survivor for like a long time. It's not working. It's very difficult with them. Even though they know me for Big Brother. Again, if you have a relationship with production and cast, it's a little bit easier. I have been invited. I'm sorry, invited. No Netflix right now. With I'm kind of involved with Apple TV, where I'm going to go. I'm going to go see the Denzel Spike Lee Highest to Lowest. I'm going to see that premiere.
Okay.
They invited me to see that, but I kind of enrolled myself with Apple TV. That's how I got there. Do you see what I'm saying? So to me, it's like it's difficult unless you know people or get into it. It isn't the same. I feel like you are a Survivor girl, so your Survivor people know you. For me, I have no connection with Survivor. I tried to connect. It's just not. It's not happening. You see what I'm saying? So certain bloggers and the challenge. I know I have interviewed people from challenge. I have more than one time, but even with that, like Nia, she's on there right now. I've interviewed her more than one time. The one that hit the nose. I have been incorporated with a challenge for a long time, but still, again, the PR producers are the same people for CBS, but they pick and choose. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying it's just hard. So Survivor, I gave up on this year. I said, I'm done. I know you are incorporated in that. I look at your videos because I know you're gonna get those as interviews with Survivor. I just can't get it. It is
I
what
don't
it is.
do regular exit interviews.
Okay.
It's been a minute. It's like I basically know that I have like maybe one or two that I can get, and I always
Okay.
try to get
I
my
love
Black
that.
queer ones. I don't know why.
Mm.